Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Learning Key, the place where learning English becomes simple, practical, and enjoyable. I'm Anna.
And I'm David. We're so happy you're here with us today. Grab your coffee, relax, take a deep breath, and let's improve your English together.
Today's episode is very special because we're talking about one of the most common and sometimes scary questions in English.
Oh, yes, that big question. The one that sounds simple but can make your heart beat faster in 2 seconds.
The one that makes your mind go completely blank.
The question is, tell me about yourself.
Exactly. Such a short sentence, only 4 words, but for many English learners, it feels like the hardest question in the world.
And the interesting thing is, it sounds casual, it sounds friendly, but depending on the situation, it can be very important.
That's right. This question can appear anywhere, at a job interview, at a party, on the first day of class, at a networking event, during a meeting, on a video call, or even when you meet a new neighbor in the elevator.
Or when you join an online course and the teacher says, "Okay, everyone, please introduce yourselves."
Yes, and suddenly you're thinking, oh no, it's my turn.
And when someone says, "Tell me about yourself," many English learners panic. They think, where do I start? What do I say? How long should I talk? Should I talk about my family, my hobbies, my job, everything?
Don't worry. Today, we're going to give you a clear, simple, and powerful plan so you can answer confidently, naturally, and without stress.
And by the end of this episode, you'll have a structure you can use again and again in different situations.
But before we begin, if you enjoy our podcast and want to support English Learning Key, please like this episode, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends who are learning English.
Yes, sharing really helps us grow and continue creating content for you.
Now let's get started.
So Anna, what's the first thing people should remember when answering this question?
The most important thing is this: you do not need to tell your whole life story.
Thank goodness, because that would take hours.
Exactly. No one needs to know what you ate when you were 5 years old, what your favorite toy was in kindergarten, and every single job you've ever had.
I don't even remember half of that.
Good. Keep it simple. The goal is not to give a documentary about your life. The goal is to give a short snapshot of who you are right now.
I like that word, snapshot. It's like a photo, quick, clear, focused.
Yes, just enough information to help the other person understand you and continue the conversation.
So how do we organize that snapshot?
I use a simple 3-step formula: present, past, future.
Present, past, future. That sounds easy to remember.
It is, and it works in almost every situation: professional, academic, and casual.
Let's break it down step by step.
First, present. Talk about who you are right now, your current situation.
So that means your name, where you live, your job, your studies, or what you're currently focused on.
Exactly. Think about your current identity. For example, in a casual situation, you could say, "Hi, I'm David. I live here in the city, and I work as an English teacher."
Short, simple, clear. No complicated grammar.
Yes, that's all you need to start. You're giving the listener a base.
What about in a job interview? That feels more serious.
In an interview, you sound more professional and focused. For example, "I'm currently a marketing specialist with 5 years of experience in digital advertising, mainly working with international clients."
So the present part focuses on your professional identity and your strengths.
Right. Always think, who is listening? Why are they asking? Adapt your answer to the situation.
That's such an important point. The same person can give different introductions depending on the context.
Exactly. You are the same person, but you highlight different parts of your life.
Okay, now let's move to step 2, past.
The past is like a bridge. You briefly explain how you got to where you are today.
So maybe education, previous jobs, or an important experience.
Yes, for example, I studied business at university, and after graduating, I worked at a small company where I developed my communication and leadership skills.
That connects your past to your present. It shows growth, experience, and learning.
But remember, keep it short, just the key points, not every detail.
So we don't need to list every job for the last 15 years.
Definitely not. Choose the experiences that are relevant to the situation.
Okay, now the final step, future.
The future is where you talk about your goals, your direction, or what excites you.
So something like, in the future, I hope to move into a leadership position, or I'd like to continue growing in my field.
Perfect. It shows ambition, motivation, and positivity.
And employers love to hear that.
Yes, and even in casual conversations, it makes you sound forward-thinking and interesting.
I like this formula. It feels like telling a mini story about yourself, beginning, middle, and end.
That's exactly what it is, a 30 to 60-second mini-story.
Only 30 to 60 seconds? Some people talk for 5 minutes.
Yes, don't talk for 10 minutes. This is not a speech. If they want more details, they'll ask you.
That's a great tip. Stop while they're still interested.
Exactly. Leave space for conversation.
Now, you mentioned something earlier that I really like, adding your why.
Yes, this is very powerful. Don't just say what you do, say why you like it.
For example, instead of saying, I'm a teacher, I could say, I'm a teacher because I love helping students gain confidence and achieve their goals.
That's beautiful. When you explain why, you show personality, passion, and emotion.
And emotion makes people remember you.
Yes, facts tell, but feelings connect.
That's a great sentence.
Thank you. And your why doesn't need to be dramatic, it can be simple. I enjoy solving problems, I like working with people, I've always been curious about technology.
That makes your introduction warmer and more human.
Exactly. A good introduction invites conversation.
Let's try a full example again. Imagine we're at a networking event. I ask you, so Anna, tell me about yourself.
Sure. Hi, I'm Anna. I'm currently an English trainer and content creator, and I specialize in helping intermediate learners become more confident speakers. I've always been passionate about languages. In the past, I worked with students from different countries, which helped me understand different cultures and learning styles. Now, I'm focused on making English simple and practical for everyday life. In the future, I'd love to create online courses and build a global learning community.
That was excellent. Clear, confident, structured, and inspiring.
Thank you. And notice I used simple grammar, present simple, past simple, and would love to for the future.
That's perfect for B1 learners. Simple grammar is powerful grammar.
Absolutely. When you're nervous, simple is better. Complex sentences can increase stress.
Speaking of nervous, let's talk about body language.
Very important. Communication is not only words.
You can say the perfect sentence, but if you look at the floor, cross your arms, and speak very quietly, it won't sound confident.
Smile. Stand or sit straight. Make eye contact. Speak clearly and not too fast.
And breathe. Don't forget to breathe.
Yes, a deep breath before you start can really help.
And what if you forget a word in the middle of your introduction?
That's normal. It happens even to native speakers. Take a breath. Smile. You can say, "Sorry, I'm a little nervous," or "Let me think for a second." That's completely okay.
People appreciate honesty and authenticity.
They do. Remember, you're just having a conversation, not taking an exam.
That mindset changes everything.
It really does. Now let's talk about a more casual situation. Imagine you meet someone at a gym.
Okay, maybe I'd say, "Hi, I'm David. I've been coming to this gym for a few months. I used to play football when I was younger, and now I'm training for a half marathon next year because I want to challenge myself.
Perfect. Present, gym, past, football, future, marathon. And you added your why, to challenge yourself.
This formula really works everywhere.
Yes, it does. And here's another tip. Add a hook.
A hook? That sounds interesting.
A hook is something unique or interesting about you, something that makes people curious and want to ask more questions.
Like saying, I collect vintage cameras, or I travel to a new country every year.
Exactly. Or I'm learning my third language, or I run a small online business in my free time.
That gives the other person an easy way to continue the conversation.
Yes. Without a hook, the conversation can stop. With a hook, it continues naturally.
I think preparation is key here.
Absolutely. Don't wait for the situation to come and then panic. Write your introduction down.
Practice it out loud. Record yourself on your phone.
Say it in front of a mirror. Listen to your pronunciation. Adjust your sentences.
Practice doesn't make perfect, it makes confident.
I love that. And confidence is the goal, not perfection.
Let's quickly recap everything we discussed today.
First, don't tell your whole life story. Keep it focused and relevant.
Second, use the present.
Second, use the present, past, future structure.
Third, explain your why to show personality.
Fourth, keep it between 30 and 60 seconds.
Fifth, add a hook to make your introduction memorable.
And finally, practice and use confident body language.
If you follow these steps, you will never panic again when someone says, "Tell me about yourself."
Instead, you'll think, great, I'm ready.
Exactly.
Now we'd love to hear from you. In the comments, write your own introduction using present, past, and future. Keep it short and clear.
Practice your writing. Practice your speaking. Build your confidence step by step.
And remember, every time you introduce yourself in English, you're improving. Even small conversations make a big difference.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to English Learning Key and give this video a like.
Share it with your friends, classmates, coworkers, or anyone who is learning English.
Keep practicing.
Keep improving.
And remember, your story matters and the world deserves to hear it.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
See you soon.